Hi guys, Stage Developer here. So today I'm going to talk a bit further about a topic that I've spoken about before, which is decentralization. Since I have realized recently like a couple of things that I haven't thought about before, but now I think I'm gonna have to work on it. So, first of all, as a developer, and as you know, for those of you who are familiar with my channel or you follow me on social media, you do know that I have some apps published on Android and Google Store. And I realized just recently, how problematic it is actually to rely on Google or rely on Amazon or rely on those tech companies. And here's the thing: Google treats us as developers who develop apps on their store as if we work for them. Now, why I'm saying that? The reason for this is because Google is not giving us the freedom to make things, let's say, simplistic yet straightforward, and they keep spamming us with endless rules and policies. So, if you ask any Android developer right now around the world who is basically publishing their apps on Google Play Store, you will always find them basically like complaining of the amount of policies that they have to comply with all the time. So Google is treating us as if we are criminals, and that's the unfortunate reality. Like, I do not know if this is something coming from Google itself or if it's a legal issue. It might be a combination of both. But what I think is going to happen, since people are waking up to this massive, like, centralization of everything that we are seeing, I think more and more people are going to move away from Google, Amazon, and all of those companies. So if you are a developer and you do apps, whether it's Play Store or Apple Store, doesn't matter. I think that what we will be seeing in the near future, and this is something that I'm actually going to implement myself, is that I'm going to make my apps available not only on Play Store but actually develop the app another version that is not for Play Store. And the reason for this um, is basically it's like I'm giving people need to have the freedom to use your app regardless what Google thinks. So basically, like I mean, of course, assuming that your app is not malicious or not doing anything illegal, how you use the app is actually should be the consumer's choice, not Google's choice. So when Google comes in and says that you must you must comply with all of these ridiculous and silly policies that they have, what is happening essentially is whenever they see something they don't like, they create a policy to force you to shut down your app, which is kind of how to say, it's anti-consumer actually, because I can guarantee to you that there were like hundreds, maybe thousands of really good apps that simply went out of business or shut down because of Google and like their practices, or Amazon. So, how are we going to move forward, and how, like, what would be a practical way to develop the apps? Like, if you really want to, remove your 100% dependency and reliance on Google or Amazon, so or the Apple Store. So, one way to do this is, basically, you have to create the app, have just the binary files that anyone could grab and install the app themselves. Now, here's the tricky part. Google, they because they really want to have like tight control over what what you are going to use. They want you only to use Play Store. They always show all of these warning messages whenever you want to install a binary, which is like, oh, like this could be dangerous, like, and it's going to harm you or something like that. And this is what I think the consumers or the users who want to look past what Google says or does actually could go one step further. And here's why I'm going to give you another reason why consumers are going actually to like going away from Google and Amazon or Play Store, or the App Store. Um, if you create an app and you want the app to really do nothing, like collect no information, does not transmit anything at all that is, let's say, private, or you don't want really to collect anything, like not even an email address, or you don't want to let Google um, grab like some metadata, you might have actually to like really go away from Google and just create an app and try to market it in a way that people could use it. Now, for the safety part, which is basically the tough part, because most people can't get past this warning message that Google shows you when you want to install an app that is not from the Play Store. We will have to kind of show a proof that the app is safe and that it does not contain any malicious code or any malicious software. And this is actually pretty doable. Like, I don't think this is not really very complicated. So really, like, the thing is, for you as a consumer, I mean for the user, if the user doesn't trust Google, then what difference does it make if they are going to use an app that is not from the Play Store? Which means that you are giving them the option. Like, let's say if the user says, I don't trust Google, so what makes you better? Then that goes back to them. Like, so now the user is in a position where like they see that neither options are better. So actually it might be more convincing to kind of convince the users that they do not need to like purely use the Play Store, because the Play Store, like, really they are controlling everything you see, everything you use. They create policies for things that they don't like, to control it or shut down some apps, or try to like, and as we have seen earlier, for example, the apps that were used for managing the battery of your phone, Samsung, which has like one of the largest market shares in terms of like the Android sold smartphones, they simply like made it impossible. They made it almost impossible for the existing developers who made apps to actually, I mean, like apps for controlling the battery and optimizing it. They made it impossible for them to continue developing it. And now, like, all of the companies that were developing apps for batteries, they had to shut down and say, okay, it's not working anymore. And now Samsung are developing their own, which kind of like took away competition, which is not good, neither for the consumer nor actually for the market. So, given all of this, that means also like we have to rethink the revenue model, because relying on advertisers, I think, is a bad idea. As we have seen, 2024, which was a very interesting year. So, yeah, we need to move away and from those monopolies and do things better. What do you think? Share with me your thoughts or comments, and please follow, like, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me on my channel, you can check my profile page for some apps, or if you'd like to donate something just worth cup of coffee to support my channel, I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and see you on the next one.